What do you think? Good. Morning, everybody. It is Monday, January 23rd, 2017. And before we get this week and day started, let's check the crypto report, shall we? We are looking at about the last week for 7 miners. One of my cards has to go back by, I think, February 1st.
What
Cards, graphics cards. And so, yeah, I'm really enjoying the return on these things, though. I'm still getting a steady $7-8 or so a day. I have enough money banked in my US dollar wallet to replace that that graphics card that's going back, but I don't know. I gotta think about that, because I don't know. I think that there's some other card out that's better than a 390. So if I can find that, it might be worth it. I don't know. So, it was an awesome weekend. Grant and I did our photos. Grant, what kind of photos did we do? Baseball. Which team? Cubs. Go, Cubs, go. Yep. And I got to fly the drone. And right now
why you drove it all by itself?
I did what?
You drove it all by itself.
Yeah. So, it was a good weekend. We got to...
He was cold.
Oh, when I was outside? Yeah, it was really cold. That was silly.
You were hungry and you
I even flew before I had breakfast because I wanted to get out there quick. So, alright.
Before it rained?
No, before the fog went away, because I like the fog. Grant?
But you can't see through the fog, doo-doo.
A little bit. Hey. A little bit you can. I'll show you the video. Hey, Grant.
Hey, your lunch thing is in front of my buckle thing.
Hey, Grant. I want you to have a good day today, alright?
Okay.
I love you.
Love you.
Alright, guys. So, I just getting out of work for the day, and I checked out the footage from yesterday, the drone footage that I filmed in the fog. That was really badass. So I basically flew over, around a parking lot, came back, and then went up about 180 feet to where you can't see anything, and then came back down and then landed. But really awesome footage. I just tried to render it. So to render like 5 minutes of video, it's taking me like an hour and a half. And all I can think is that it's because my render machine doesn't have a graphics card in it. So I'm gonna have to, I don't know, I'm gonna have to start investing some money in some other areas of my life other than the damn car and Grant. But Grant's mom messaged me today, and she said that Grant expressed a bunch of interest to her about wanting to learn how to read. So she said that the curriculum that his school uses right now is called Jolly Phonics, and she wanted to see if she got some flashcards and shit like that, if I would work with him on it as well. And I said yes, of course. Grant, I think it might have been Saturday night. He was really tired. It was right before bedtime, and he had like a mental breakdown, and he was really crying and just really upset. And I was like, what's the matter, bud? And he said that in his daycare classroom, he's the only kid in the classroom that doesn't know how to read. and I guess he was really upset about that. So Grant he's gonna have it worse than me in school. I'm a December birthday. Grant's is in October. So I missed the cutoff. He missed the cutoff by even like 2 months longer than me. And so like he's gonna be like probably the oldest kid in his class. So he's gonna be like almost 6 by the time he starts kindergarten. So what that means is he'll probably be like a freaking freshman or some shit when he gets his driver's license. So that'll be cool. But everything's kind of delayed. So in these like first few years of school, it's gonna be rough because, you know, all the other kids his age or so are gonna be way more advanced in terms of school because he's almost like a year behind. So it worked out for me. You know, I was like the smartest kid in the class. I was like number 3 for my high school graduating class. So like, you know, that'll be fine or whatever. School will be a breeze for him and all that. So I'm gonna have to kind of keep on him to keep him from getting like bored and all that. But I need to get on the road here and go pick him up. We are gonna go swing over by my brother and sister-in-law's house, and you know, I was just thinking about it. I'm like, man, I haven't bought any camera gear, like lenses or anything like that, in like 2 years or more, and I was kind of bummed out about it. So I was like, you know, researching the lenses that I want to get and stuff. I've always wanted to get the Canon L. It's 100 to 400, which is a very weird lens. So it's L glass, so the images are really badass. The only problem or the only thing is, you know, you got to have it's more for like sports photography and stuff like that. So in this lens, it doesn't have like a barrel zoom. You actually like slide it in and out to zoom. So it's really interesting. But like, I always want to get one used. They're a couple grand or $2,200 new, but used they're like $700-800. So they're pretty dirt cheap for L glass. The other lens that I want to get is a used Canon 135L. It's an f2.0. So, and it's a prime, so it's a fixed aperture, fixed length of 135. It's just that they're also inexpensive used. So they're like $600-700 used. I want to get an 85, just like a 85 1.8, which is non-L. But I was gonna potentially buy Luke's, the one that Luke has, because he was gonna get a different L or a better 85mm lens and all that. But he keeps messing around. So I don't know if I should just buy my own or what. Those are going for like $250 to $320 used. So for like $1,500, I could get 2 L glasses or 2 L lenses and then the 85. And that will push me more into the prime range. So right now I already have a 50mm lens. So if I can get like a 50 and 85 at 135, that'd be pretty sweet. The 400 is just, it would be more for like shooting sports and Grant and stuff like that, where like you need that extra reach. So right now my biggest zoom that I have is a 200. So this would double my my range, so to speak. So that's some thoughts. I'm really excited about this drone. I wish, you know, I didn't realize it, but I guess the Phantoms, they were a lot more money, but the Phantoms are more powerful, so they can withstand, you know, stronger winds and all that type of stuff. But mine's pretty fun. It's pretty awesome. So that's about it. But yeah, I sooner or later, if you know, after I do these repairs of the Audi, if it doesn't hold up for a while, I'm gonna have to think of something else, because you know, like, my whole life is on fucking hold over a car here. You know, I'm spending all my money on gas. I'm spending all my money on car parts and repairs. And I love doing it and all that. It's not really about that, but it's like I can't really buy anything else or do anything else. So, we'll see. We'll see. It just, whatever. So, I am just trying to nail down a bunch of different projects going on. So of course I got the car. I'm still doing side work for the Karma token stuff. It's kind of at a standstill. I don't know. They're trying a bunch of different avenues and stuff to kind of get the word out and get the name spread. I am also obviously doing photography and all that stuff. And what else? Well, my vlog is, you know, consumes a lot of time, and then I also do my car videos. So my car videos are more complicated and more time consuming in terms of, you know, burning up my free time than my vlog. But you know, it is what it is. I kind of like doing the videos and stuff. It's, you know, working on the car, while frustrating and expensive it may be, like, it still is nice, or it gives me like new content, new stuff to do. So like I watch some of these other guys' car channels and stuff, and like they just like put on stickers and like put on little vinyl and do like stupid shit because they have nothing to do to their car. It's a brand new car. So, you know, my car is continually, you know, providing me with new content for my channel, which is cool. But I don't know, I might have to get just another damn car. I don't know. So yeah, I guess stay tuned for more. It's I overnighted a bunch of shit that I bought for Grant for this Jollyphonic stuff. So we're gonna start on that tomorrow night. Oh, I just got a message right now saying that one of his books shipped. So it's basically learning like the 42 sounds that letters make or whatever, like, you know, ah and bah and all that type of crap. I don't even know. So I gonna become a teacher now. So instead of, you know, teaching myself shit, I get to teach my son some stuff. So that's kind of cool. Well, it's really cool. And yeah, I haven't really mentioned it much, but that other hard drive that I was trying to recover data from for like 2 weeks is pretty much fucked. It's done, and I'm pissed off. I had a bunch of footage on there. I don't know if I have it stored anywhere else, but it was footage that I filmed in 2015 before I moved out of my fucking house. So that was going to be all my intro footage and stuff. I was reluctant to dig into that yet because, you know, it brings up a lot of memories and stuff. So I wanted to, you know, visit it right about now and build those videos for the intro to my entire vlog. And I had been putting it off. And, you know, the hard drive that all that data was stored on was sitting in my backpack. So I've been carrying it like all around for months, 2 years. And basically borked the hard drive, so I can't be carrying around hard drives for 2 years. So I gotta do some more digging, see if I have that footage anywhere. I don't think I do. That was right around the time that I pulled the plug on all my desktop machines, so I don't think any of that data got backed up to the cloud. I'm just not happy. It's one of those things where it's like, it is what it is, so whatever, but god damn it, you know, I had a whole plan for that. So whatever. So that's it. Stay tuned for more.